Oi.
Mac Daddy, what up?
Hey, hold on a second. We're live right now, actually, too.
We're live?
Yep, we're live.
Team Jan, Big Jan.
You saw it?
Big Jan.
Big Jan. Oh, wait,
Where's
hold
the
on.
boys?
Hold on.
Where's the crew?
Spencer's calling me. I'll call you back here in a second.
I'm pissed.
All right. Yo.
Yo, what up?
You're quiet.
See.
Your mic may be off.
You got me now?
Okay, yep.
Did John just add?
Yeah.
All right. I can hear him on the, I got to mute your other show.
Okay.
Your other thing.
Yep.
J Pards, we're live, you said?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
All right. Can you add him and stuff? Can you add Arlie to this?
Do you mean just call him up?
Yeah, just do like do the plus button, then do like add.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oops, I don't want that.
Add to group call.
Did fucking Skype change its layout? Big
Yeah.
Jan. Oh, there's Arlie.
Big Jan.
Let me fucking set this up. Oh, it's happening, folks. Shit's getting real, y'all.
Arlie?
I don't want to wait for my life to be over.
Let me tell you right now that we are live.
Oh, nice,
So if you want everyone to hear your singing voice, they just heard it.
Well, I have a beautiful singing voice.
Add people to this call. Did you,
Jonathan Pardy.
This nice shirt offness. That's great. That's
I was
perfect.
thinking of wearing a tie, but
Just a tie, no shirt.
It looks like you're wearing a sweater, bro.
yeah, I know. I need another A in there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Excellent. All right.
So crazy seeing the cast.
Sure. Dude, isn't it weird? What's up, big dog?
Now, what a good-looking group this is. Holy
Absolutely.
Oh, we're live, John.
Yeah, we're also live. Yeah.
I'm live, boys. I'm ready for live every moment of my life.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I live life live.
Yeah, I live live.
Oh,
Excellent.
nice shirt there, McCrae.
Yep. Sorry, Arlie. I was actually looking back at my tweets from your guys' season when it started, and like it's only Arlie and John Love. Like it's only Arlie and John Love. It's me just being like, I fucking love these dudes.
Whatever. Hey, he was a big Kyle and Andrew.
Shut the fuck up.
My
You know what?
sister felt that she didn't know who you were, McCrae.
Yeah.
She thought you were like a crazy obsessed fan.
Yeah,
and,
just like.
and then after she's like, when she realized who you were, she's like, oh man, I feel like such an idiot. I thought you were
said that?
some guy.
He was a crazy obsessed.
Yeah,
fan.
exactly. I
You said
was.
that, Arlie?
I was for him.
His sister.
Your
Arlie's sister, yeah. Oh shit, everyone in the chat is going. Maddie C, we got Maddie C here. John, he's the guy that brought you to the Leafs game. Leaf and the concerts. Yeah, Maddie
yeah,
C.
man, what's up?
Dude,
What's he at?
yeah, he's on my chat. Like, alright, I'm gonna throw this link into the chat, so if you guys want to see the chat.
This guy, yeah, we went to a Leafs game. We got hooked up good, man. Went down to like by the dressing room and shit like that.
Yeah, Maddie C's a boss. Maddie C's a
He's
motherfucking
a real,
boss.
yeah, he's a real cool dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get my charger. 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries, bro. From me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like John-
I was gonna say that happened the same fucking. I was watching the Shield show and
Shield show, yeah,
yeah.
Boys, I do it live.
Do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
It's funny because I was doing the Shield show literally just before this, and when you
Yeah.
guys called, I had to cut off and switch over here.
Shit, we didn't need to. I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry, man.
no, it was. I didn't know when they were scheduling it, so I was just gonna
Just do
obviously
whatever.
Do
Yeah.
this one. I'd already done that one a bit.
Oh, damn, is that the Toronto skyline behind you?
That is the Toronto skyline. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty. Looks super pretty. That's cool.
So,
I'm jealous.
It's trippy.
It's trippy, bro.
hey, I'll be right back, right?
Okay. So, you
Guys,
guys...
is everyone doing this now? Did I just start a trend?
What?
Everyone's, be right back,
I know, I haven't even eaten. I was going to go get food, but you guys are all excited.
Yeah, what are we talking about here today? So you think you can dance?
So, yeah. Well, pretty much, yeah. Like, right, what we're gonna do, super laid back. Like, this isn't even this isn't even really on the block. It is gonna be kind of on the block, but we're gonna pretty much just bullshit about the new cast. I'm gonna bring in people onto Skype here, and they're gonna ask you guys questions. We're gonna kind of see how that goes. So you're gonna be interacting with some of these crazy people, some of my lovers.
Really fun.
It'll be cool.
Where's the chat? Where's everyone talking?
All right. So did you see that thing on the little bottom right there? Or like. Let's see, on the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little button that says, like, I am, and you can, like, click it, and then, like, your whole fucking screen moves over a little bit, and you'll see me in here, like, so...
Are people writing right now?
That's not the chat, but you have to go to twitch.tv/chumlord.
Yeah.
This link, and then you'll go to that, and then you'll see us live, but on that right side of that screen, you'll see a chat.
So just, like, open it up in another window?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Wait. Oh, you guys are gone. Oh, wait, now you're back. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
Skype's a motherfucker. Skype's a real motherfucker. See, Skype should
This
also let me.
Skype is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I
It's
love
nice,
how you've
though.
never used it, John.
Man, I should keep in contact with my family more. Like, I could use this, like, talking.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
wonderful,
did
isn't it?
For my audition, like my one of my interviews for Big Brother.
All right.
I see. I want to know what that
The
view
old
is.
Chum Lord.
Chum Lord.
Just loading up.
Oh, dude, load up.
Oh, on.
Question for everyone out there: who's the best looking house guest ever, John?
And also like there's a little bit of lag from like when we talk and what like they see, so like they won't respond, the chat won't respond to what you said until like a couple, like 20 seconds pass probably.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
20
look at this. There's a good little crew in there.
Yeah, there we go. Walla, bro.
Walla, bro. Yeah, we've got 49 viewers are watching right now. Sweet. Yeah, if you guys want to fucking tweet or anything, go for it. Yeah, this is super fucking laid back. This is just us broskies talking about some Big Brother.
If I just tweet the twitch.tv/chumlord, that'll get people here, correct?
Yep, exactly. Just fucking throw all of our Twitters in there and
Yeah, just throw a few.
Don't tell me what to do.
I like this dynamic view. It fucking just like brings you guys up. Whoever's talking, it just starts popping y'all up in there.
That's what I was thinking too. It's way better than like the Google Hangouts. It's
Oh
way
fuck yeah! I don't like Hangouts. Me and Spencer are fucking done with that garbage. No comprende. That's what I say. Just raw dogging it.
Maddie, see you, baby.
Maddie, see.
John, do you play video games?
When I play video games, I'll play video games all over you, Arlie. That sounded
Well,
weird.
everyone wanted to like they were talking about you guys playing NHL 15 or someone talking about the Chell. You guys playing?
Yeah, I crush everyone in Chill.
Well, that's the thing is like both of you fuckers need to get on Twitch and be fucking broadcasting you playing because everyone in here is like, I'd love to fucking destroy John at NHL. Like everyone is talking shit.
These little Twitchers to come at me in Chill.
Ooh man, they're good.
The little Twitchers.
Dude, I get wrecked by my chat always in any game. Like they just destroy me. It's nuts.
And was Maddie here in my shout out? Maddie's gone again.
No, he's in here. Like Maddie C16.
He was saying something.
Yeah, like the chat might get going, moving too fast, but yeah. So yeah, these are all.
I just tweeted a link out. Oh, and I see
Excellent.
Arlie's already.
Oh, Canadians, you son of D.
Team Sindy, baby. Sindy with a C. Let's fucking start talking about these motherfuckers.
I like my Cindy's with the K.
Dude, well, because
with the C.
Well, it's just like, what the she seemed like she kept on talking about it, like multiple times. She's like, like, what are you gonna do when you win the money? Oh, I'm gonna make a fucking amendment to all of Canada that everyone has to spell my name with an S. Or she just like keeps talking about it, and she's like, do you think that house guests are gonna be writing your name in the house? Like, why is she talking about it?
I was like, why is she so worried about how people spell her name?
Dude, production, Sindy, like Sindy. She's like, I don't know. She rubs me the wrong way. I think she's a curious.
What's Cindy?
She's like,
John, have you not seen the new ones?
I see like a very brief before I came here.
I fucking wish I could flip this screen around and show you exactly like all these people. Does anyone have like the fucking link? You're in Canada, motherfucker. Get on global right now.
From PC. Yeah.
John, I can send you a good link.
Well, John can just get right on
You're
global.
gonna send me the weirdest link.
It's just heartbeatbabes.com. That's the best link
so
ever.
funny.
So like, who are you guys liking?
I fucking like I'm super big fan of Willow. That like right out of the gates. Like I like her.
Cool.
She seems like she's like really smart, down to earth. Like she's
John,
not gonna fuck around.
Check the chat here on our Skype, and there's a good link for you for everything.
For everything?
For everything.
For all the
Anything
goods.
you want.
Anything.
Yep, the fucking Silk Road.
Silk
Anything you want
Road.
there. Dude, I like Bruno. As far as Willow goes, one of my notes about Willow here is reminds me of Arlie.
Yeah. Well,
yeah?
I gotta tell you guys, this is like my literal test. Like I've been looking at every single character. I'm like, do they have what Arlie had? That's what I'm looking for. No offense, John, but like Arlie, you had that fucking like.
No offense, John.
Well, just because you're in here also.
That.
Well, just because like I think like Arlie's like a motherfucking that was just like, I know this game, like I'm fucking gonna go in there and create fucking havoc. Like I'm here to play the game. I want to fucking win. Like I don't have anything to lose. Like everything back home sucks. Like I didn't well, not that you said that, Arlie, but John, you kind of had that attitude too. Like you definitely had that attitude of like I'm there to fucking like have fun and like. I'm like not gonna take it too seriously, but I want to fucking win. I don't know. It's just like that fucking demeanor that you guys both really do have it.
You know what? When you're gonna turn into like after you spend a few weeks there, and you're like, well, I just spent 3 weeks in this nut house with a bunch of nutty people. Why not now just absolutely give her and see if you can actually win it?
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
Off the get-go, I was kind of like, woo, crazy.
Yeah, it seemed like you were like not really in your element, but at the same time you're like, okay, well, I'm just like socializing. Like that's fucking sweet. And it's like that's basis.
I like how Willow, her strategy is to make everybody think she has no strategy, that she's just there to have fun.
Yeah.
Now, like, that's good in a way so that people don't take her too seriously at the beginning and see her as a threat. But it's also, I think, it could be hard to evolve that into a winning strategy as things go. I mean, she'll have to develop social relationships, and that strategy, that's like a first 2-week strategy. After that, you know, I don't really see that being as a core strategy for her.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants the whole Big Brother experience. That's one of the things that she said that reminded me of Arlie.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was even the same way. You know, just totally go in there, love the fucking game, want to play it, and do the best you can. And she's super chill, man. She's 26 too, which I noticed this is kind of an older cast. Yep. Yeah, she's kind of older for a typical Big Brother cast.
Well, everyone was bitching about that. It seemed like this better not be young people. I don't like I want young people because they're fucking crazy and dumb, and they're gonna say stupid shit and like.
And they're immature mentally.
Exactly.
They'll do that stuff that they haven't thought about, just like knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
Like when you're older, you're like, whoa, I'm not 21 right now. Like,
well, I'll use that as a segue to talk about Godfrey. Okay, he's 22. Yeah. His plan is to have a cover story to go in and say he's a male stripper.
Awesome.
That's the best.
Awesome. That's the best. Yeah.
I mean, that's
the best.
It's really kind of goofy. It'll be fun to see that blow up in his face. He also claims he's like a cat guy. He's had like 9 cats and stuff.
Why is everyone in this cast?
He wants to have a showmance with a girl or a guy. He's confrontational.
God, you say that?
Yeah, he's confrontational, which will turn out excellent in the Big Brother house, being confrontational.
Yeah,
that's like the number one quality it takes to
turn out good for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Good watching for sure.
I've got who do y'all think is going to go out first? I think Godfrey.
I
Godfrey's
personally think it's, I'll just say her name.
I'm cast 2 boys in this conversation.
The cast, I can't even remember all the fucking names and shit.
Yeah, me too. Okay, one sec. It's lagging.
Link you up.
The, Risha or Patricia, I think she's going home first because I'm thinking there's going to be a first night eviction. She's the oldest because of the 16 house guests.
There's not going to be a first night eviction.
and she's the oldest person, and it's going to be harder for her to make the initial connection, and she's just going to go home.
What I'm thinking is it all depends who wins that first HOH. If it's a dude, they're like, why would I send home like a really good-looking blonde girl as opposed to somebody who I can just kick out right now and be like, whatever.
Yeah.
You wouldn't kick her out, Arlie. That's for damn sure. You won first HOH.
I was going to say, no, John, that's exactly the mentality you would be using at the beginning of the game. And that's the exact opposite mentality I would be using at the beginning of the game. I didn't give 2 shits about attractive girls. I would have taken the girls out one by one, elbow dropped them out one by one.
Yeah, but not everyone's going there thinking like you are. People more, yeah, whatever.
No, you said what I would do, though. And I was like, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really tough because like that Sindy girl who I'm just so fascinated with, she might go home first. Like I think she's either gonna go home first or she's gonna be taken to the end, like final 2, like someone else from your guys' cast.
Okay, McCrae, I think I put down here in my notes for Sindy, Jesse Kowalski 2.0.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that. She does seem like I'm so pretty. Everyone thinks I'm the best, and it's like I hope you get no relationships and everyone else is in a showmance, and I hope you win nothing because you think you're gonna win everything. Like I hope you do the worst.
I think she's gonna be entertaining to watch.
Yes,
like, just watch it.
I agree.
Just watching her just do whatever, like in the house, like that's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah, because she's gonna be dumbing around. She's not self-aware at all. She does not know what's going on.
Not at all. I got in my notes for her. Does she even stand a chance? Like I can see her getting on the wrong side of a majority alliance and then just falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, possibly the first one to scream that they're being bullied. You know, just that kind of thing. Just the deck will be stacked against her and she'll crumble. Is what it seems to me like.
For someone who's always, I guess, used to being on top and used to being a center of attention, I guess as soon as you go into Big Brother house, that might change because everyone's used to being the center of attention, and when you're not.
Yeah,
that's actually a really good point, John, because it's really weird because like even like where I'm from, like I'm kind of the I'm the center of attention almost. It's just really weird. It's because I'm doing this all the time. Like everywhere I go is that. Like no, so like when I got into the Big Brother house, it's like holy shit, like I am fucking not the center of attention. And it's like you got to be able to fucking be like, all right, well I can play the wings, you know, like I don't need to be the center of attention. And like some people can't play like that, and that's when real big outbursts do happen, you know. Sure. But it is kind of weird. Yeah.
That's one thing going into the game that I knew right away. People always say like everyone's always the center of attention, and so my main thing was I knew I wasn't going to be the center of attention early, and I just wanted to see who was going to take that role, and I knew they weren't going to go far in the game.
Yeah.
And Andrew took that role,
yeah.
And he just didn't go far in the game. And it was sitting back and watching it, I was like, this is exactly the way. Like some things went exactly the way I thought they would, and then some things were so far off. It wasn't even funny.
Oh, sure.
Obviously, I don't know a whole lot of it, like what kind of personality goes out first in Big Brother, because I haven't really seen a whole lot of first week of Big Brother. But to me, it kind of seems like the people, like you said, who are the loudest, who are the most obnoxious, that's who you go for. So even if this big, tall, blonde girl, if she's not loud, if she's not obnoxious, I don't know, age, does that really matter? If someone else is being...
The only time...
I'm only saying if there's a first night eviction.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Be the go-to,
like alienation, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or it's like even on Big Brother 11 they did that. Or
how would a first night eviction work?
They just joke like the way it's only happened one time, and they had a competition. It was the year they had coaches. They each had a competition between the 3 teams or 4 teams actually, and the team that lost, which was Dan's team. He had to eliminate one of his players, and it was his choice. And it was Jody.
He just straight up had to cut her.
Between Jody, Danielle, or Kara. And Danielle ended up coming in 3rd.
Yeah, she did pretty good. Or yeah, I can't remember exactly. It was 3rd.
So Danielle got 3rd.
Why did Dan decide to evict her?
Well, to me, right away when I was like, "Oh, one of these things is not like the others." I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, because Jody, fucking Kara. Well, they're both like super skinny girls that are like they were cast because they've got.
What you're saying is Dan made his first night decision off looks.
Yes.
So there you go. So the blonde girl will be fine if a dude wins it first.
Arlie's got his gun set. John's got his gun set on this.
Logic is great. It's like, so this happened.
I was working that for like 2.5 minutes just then, trying to get back to this thing.
It's like he liked the long con. He let us go just so he could reel you right back in.
So I'm going to say, gut reaction on this cast.
Yeah.
Guy Alliance is going to run through the house, almost brigade style. I don't know why. I just get the vibe. The guys are, I don't know. I got
a feeling, man, there's a lot of alpha males, and you're like, that could be a big dog group if those big boys stick together and just want to power through.
I agree that there's potential there, but there seems to be too many super fans, and there's lots of some of the girls are familiar with the show. Girls always fear a male alliance, and I think that since the brigade, it's made it just infinitely times harder to have an all guy alliance to go very far in the game for that reason, because people are looking for it. like McCrae and I can both attest, the moving company was doomed from its conception, and not necessarily.
It's called the moving company.
Yeah, and
Out of the house.
Oh god, we're so mad. Yeah. But like me and Spencer were in like that was like a first week thing, and then me and Spencer made it to Final Four. Spencer Final 3. You know, like surprisingly, it did kind of work for us in a way. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say I mean. I'm not gonna. We're not talking about Big Brother 15.
Fuck no.
But it's very hard to have an all guys alliance go very far in the house because, like I said, everybody's fearful of it. If you're a guy and you're not in it, you're pissed off, and if you're a girl, you're afraid of it. So
that's a really good point. 'Cause I think in this cast, there's like some very dominant looking like alpha males, like guys who run show or are going to run show or have big egos. Then there's the kind of guys who look kind of like normal kind of dudes who aren't that big egotistical like alpha male who are probably on the outside. I don't know. Could like
what
you
are
said,
your
cause
thoughts on
trouble.
What are your thoughts on Graig?
Well, off chat we'll talk to, but he is the man. He's the man.
I think he seems awesome.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I think he could make a run.
My first impression of him was not so positive. He seemed like a guy that could easily be like kind of like an odd man out. Now, I do think one thing he's got going for him is a baseball scout. All baseball players I've known, baseball personalities, they kind of are personalities into their own. You know, you can say a guy plays baseball, you kind of know what kind of dude he is for the most part. I mean, that's paint with a broad brush, but at the same time, that's what we're doing here off of a 2-minute video.
Yeah.
You know, I do think he's talking about he's going to say he's got a fake career. I don't really understand that.
Tough,
he's gonna miss his dog. Yeah, the fake career is gonna be really hard. But being a baseball scout, I mean, I definitely think that if there's an all guys alliance, he'll be in it, which will keep him safe if the male alliance does well, obviously. But you know, it's like he's a baseball scout. He's used to just talking with dudes. You know, I would imagine there's lots of you know possibly going to the bars, just hanging out on a very male centric area, like obviously a baseball field. He's used to that kind of bullshitting, and I think that could obviously ingrain him very easily in with like Zach. You know, he's a football player. I mean, like I can definitely see that kind of stuff forming. This kind of like a sports. I don't know. I think it's possible.
Like
what do y'all think?
Zach, Bobby, and Graig were the three that I thought, okay, these are the three dudes that are going to be the three like big boys of the season.
And like Godfrey, I honestly feel like for some reason they're going to all hook up. I get what you're saying, though, Spencer. I don't think Godfrey's going to be a good game player.
No.
I think he's going to be big and entertaining, and if the guys do put something together, I'm not saying they are. I just feel like with all the testosterone, it's like an extra masculine cast, and then you have like the baseball player and the football player, so like they might be able to bond more than like our cast, who had like Andrew and Kyle and John, who like won't gel as much as I don't know. I just
do you see Godfrey being kind of like a Kyle Shore?
I kind of got the like the Kenny vibe just in the like how he thought of himself.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, but just how Kenny came across on the show. Like there was like that Andrew, which was bad, and then the Kenny, which was like just slightly overboard, I think.
Okay.
So I got that vibe, not so much the Andrew Kyle one, but more
okay. Because I kind of got a little bit of a Kyle just in. I mean, Kyle was funny. Kyle was, and honestly, he was enjoyable to watch. He said goofy things. He's a funny dude. I mean, even like, social media, he's really funny. And then in person, I enjoy being around him. Godfrey seems to have this kind of like you got to know him to like him kind of an attitude a little bit. And, he does seem kind of fit, kind of muscular, that kind of thing. He seems like he could make a run at some comps and maybe get power. If he got any kind of power early, it would just toss the game on its head, because I don't think he's got the game. He doesn't appear to have the gaming skills to know what to do with that power.
I'm
excited. He says he wants to be on. He wants to be on the show because he wanted to win $100,000. Well, like, go buy a lottery ticket. Like this game is it's harder.
But,
it's almost like harder to win than the lottery.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like you can't. To me, you can't go in there with like, oh, I'm just playing because I want to win some money. It doesn't quite work that way, guys.
I think that also, though, I think this is the thing that makes him not just like that kind of person. Like, I want to win some money. I think he fucking he mentions right away that like he came from Zimbabwe, I think it was. He had to immerse himself in a completely new group of people and just fucking work from that. Like, I think that embodies what the game of Big Brother is, where it's like this is a sociological and socio-economical experiment where it's like you're putting all these people from different classes and stuff together, and like this dude is like, this is going to be the embodiment of like different class altogether. I don't know. I think this dude just is like, this is going to be awesome for Big Brother. It's like one of the roles that I think is going to be really interesting just because
I'll say this.
From a scientific standpoint.
Scientific.
That.
You know, he was in the Knowledge Bowl team. Okay, I did like that Godfrey said this. He said 5 people there to be famous, 5 people are there that don't have a chance. 4 people know what's going on. There's one person there that's going to win, and he says that's him. I did like that. So I mean, I'm not
genius.
That was awesome.
That was real slick too.
Yeah, so he knows what the fuck is going on. It seems like.
He's the kind of guy that you think, you know, he could either go first or he might make it deep into jury. I don't see him. I mean, I don't see him winning. I think there's other people there. I feel like have more skills that I associate with somebody that's capable of winning the game, and I don't really see him as having them.
I definitely agree.
Completely agree with that. Like, he could very well go early. I kind of just get the vibe he might go deep jury, or not deep jury, just jury in general, because of that fun, like he's not a strategic game player, so they might keep him around, but they don't want to keep him around too long because he's physical. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
Where'd you get that blanket, Arlie?
Yeah, apparently I need to pull one up over me.
Oh, the one, you already got one there on your chest.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to say about is it Graig?
Graig. But I feel like I have to be like Graig. Graig.
I really like him though. I think that the whole like saying you work at Costco isn't that good an idea because that might start being
a lot of people are like, I wouldn't lie going in.
So like you don't have to. You can just tone down the amount of money you made or your fame from baseball, whatever, because that's easier to keep on the same track. I don't know, John. But
former MLB player. I don't know.
I think
that. Did he actually play?
Broke it out in the house, and that since he's like an older guy, but he's gonna say he's 30, and he looks like he's a smooth talker. Like compared to all the people in the house, he seemed like he was in the top 3 or 4. And I think he's likable from the girls, especially like some people I've been talking to since then. So
are we still talking about Graig?
Yeah, we went back to Graig.
You thought he was one of the better talkers?
Yeah.
And I thought he was great.
John, have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I
like it's. I mean, that's one of the beauties of this. Like, I totally got a completely different impression of Graig than what you got, but I just didn't see that, man. It looked like he had like half of his teeth missing on one side of his face. And he said he got hit by a car and his leg was all jacked up. I mean, I don't know.
He said he went like deep in the casting or something for our season, and he got hit by a car and pulled out.
I guess Adele should be really happy this dude got hit by a car.
Exactly. More and more for Delamore.
Delamore.
Well, okay.
I actually called Delly today.
How's he doing? I hadn't talked to that dude in a while.
He's chilling.
He called me today, actually. He's doing great.
No, really? He was straight chilling today.
Yeah. I just thought that though with Graig that the girls would like him. He'd bro it out with the guys.
Okay. I mean, we'll see. I you know, it's one of the things, like, I haven't picked a pony yet. I hope you're right. I hope that he does well and is one of the best Big Brother player that's ever played the game. But I just don't see that happen.
What else do I think that about? Fucking Kevin.
Yes, Kevin's like the early fucking dude that's like, this guy is gonna be good.
He's my pick right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I like Kevin too. I think that Kevin.
He's a new guy. He's a new guy, John.
He wants to sit back and let people blow up their own game. And
the smartest thing that ever. That's what I went in and said. Where it's like, I don't want to fucking ever be in the middle of anything. Like, fuck that. Like,
seems really self-aware on his own intelligence, though. He's like, he knows he's going to be really smart. He knows if he goes in there and tries to control shit, he's going to be a target. So he's like, I'm going to sit back, I'm going to analyze. And honestly, in the BB Can 2 house, we couldn't have a secret alliance. Like, it was impossible. The first 5, like, we had to have all our meetings in the storage room, and it was the most... I would sit back watching it being like, well, if these fucking people aren't seeing this, then they're all stupid. But they were seeing it. Like, it did become obvious. So I don't think there'll be any secret alliances. Like, I feel like it'll just be stuff out in the open more than anything like behind.
I think he can go really deep.
I think he's got a chance to for sure. Well, like I says, his word means nothing. He's got a lot of ego, but it's really just confidence that he can kind of tone it down for the to be on the show.
And Arlie, what do you think about him being like a
went-
professional poker player? Like, I know you dabble. Are you ready to fucking? You're probably excited because you get to play against him afterwards. You're gonna be playing with him.
I already know he's a better poker player than me, so I freaking love it because.
How do you know that?
Well, he's a professional poker player. So
Yeah, but you could have said you were a professional poker player.
You made money.
You
Like,
play
what's
for money,
the what's
play for money,
yeah, exactly.
I said I was a student.
maybe I don't know. Maybe he's playing. I don't know. I just feel like he's probably a better poker player than me. And since he's gonna be part of the BB fam, and we seem like we're gonna get along. Like he said, he likes me. I like him from my first impression. So we're probably just be buddies and play poker and teach me some things. Like I'm stoked for that.
It was so funny when I came home. I was like, Netta, check who his favorite is. I guarantee you it's Arlie. And it was.
That's awesome.
So good.
Doesn't that make you feel awesome, Arlie?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's kind of a cool experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he says he wants to throw comps, but he wants to be upfront about it so everybody knows that he's throwing the competitions. Like
An awesome idea, I think.
I don't know. I don't see how that's an awesome idea. Like Arlie threw comps, so we knew he was throwing comps, but at the same time, dude, it's like if you're saying, "Hey, I'm gonna throw all these comps," and you're really obvious about it, then in an alliance, people may not depend on you. You know what I'm saying? You might need somebody to win a comp if they're in your alliance.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be hard for that to
That's
play
true.
for a strategy towards the end.
Yeah, sometimes the alliance though still won't cut you because they can't. It was kind of like
You need that vote.
again, and I
That
don't
was
want to
the
say
number.
anyone can emulate it, but like when Dr. Will was openly throwing competitions, like
Yeah.
literally just being like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw it, like keep me around because I'm gonna throw it." Like that strategy did work, but there's a million ways it could backfire.
Sure.
So I see completely both sides, and all I can say is you have to he can't predict if it's going to be good or bad. Once
Yeah.
it starts happening in the house, how the house reacts to it will determine.
I kind of like the idea of like I never want to trust the person that always seems like they're trustworthy because that's the person that's gonna stab you in the back. Like i.e. Andy, I fucking got caught up in my own game and fucking really, but like I'd rather trust the person that's like being honest about being dishonest. I don't know why that that to me is just like, oh yeah, I'd rather trust that person. That person,
Well,
fuck it. I'd rather trust. Well, he's upfront about his line. I don't know.
And there's some foolishness, obviously, in trusting anybody 100%.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
So, I mean, you got to keep your guard up. I definitely, I love how he's going in there, and he's like, my word means nothing. I will lie to anybody. I mean, I really like that attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
everything about what he said was on point.
Mhm.
It's just if he can execute it.
Sure.
Some people are like, "Oh, I don't want to backstab. I don't want to lie." Like 3 or 4 people said that.
That's
Yeah.
But like the other thing about it is you say anything. Like when I got there, I said anything. I like, oh, of course I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna do everything. Well, I'm gonna be the fucking most big. I don't know what the fuck, Like you go in there and you fucking lie because
dog.
I'm a big dog at y'all. I'm a fucking big dog. Let's go. No, I fucking would go. I'm like, because when you get into the house, it's just clean slate. Fucking everyone starts at 0,
Sure.
and you fucking whatever may happen. Like. You don't want to play. You don't want to be. You want to be adaptive. You don't want to be. You want to go where the fucking puck is going. You don't want to fucking be like, oh, I'm gonna be. I don't know. It's stupid to just be like, I'm gonna have this set plan. You got to be fucking adaptive.
Agile, mobile, and hostile. That's what you got to be.
Hell yeah.
That's it. What about what's her name? It's Pilar, but I believe she pronounces it Pili.
I don't know how to say names. I don't know.
The names are
So tough.
horrible to learn to say.
It's
But
Pilar.
what do y'all? What?
Pilar.
Pilar? She pronounces like Pelly, I believe. I don't know.
feel like
It's
production.
Pilar.
We'll call her Pilar for the sake of this talk.
I feel like
Pilar.
Big Brother completely
Pilar.
punked her off, to be honest. Like, when I watch her video, I feel like they were trying to... Like, she was trying to make it seem like she's a certain way, but production wanted her to make it seem like she was a different way, almost like she's stupid for thinking she's one way.
Yeah.
And, like,
Go ahead.
I just kind of got the vibe that, like, they kind of wanted to make her look like a goof. Like, if they wanted me to like her, they shouldn't have shown those types of clips of her. Like,
Well, yeah, she was like, I'm funny and I'm silly.
I'm crazy energetic.
Honestly, I really like her. Okay?
Yeah.
I got a feeling she's going to be just like a close thing to Tala is what I feel like.
Really? You think
That's
so?
how I view her.
I can see
see
that.
more Victoria for some reason. At least game-wise.
Oh, no, I think just like a all over the place, sporadic, crazy. Like, that's how I see that Pilar girl.
See,
Well, she just laugh at
I see
nothing.
her as more of like a Christine. I see her as somebody that will be in the mix, know what's going on, cool enough to nobody wants to get rid of her. And, you know, I don't know.
She seemed out of it.
I think her drama level is very low. And
Yeah.
I see if she aligns well, I see her making it like deep jury even. I mean, I know that that's going out on a limb, but
No,
I mean, like
I
she wasn't
didn't
like, hey, I'm this crazy girl. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be lying. She wasn't nothing like that. She's just like,
I'm going to be
here to
lying.
play the show. You know, I mean, she's very cool and collected. Honestly, she kind of reminded me. I mean, Netta's interviews preseason were pretty dry. You know. I mean, they were pretty dry.
Who are you saying? What are you talking about?
Netta's.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and that's
But
kind of
yeah, you were. But I disagree because I was fucking all about Netta.
Across to me is somebody that she's like, okay, I know what I've got to do. I'm not going to sit here and talk to this camera about it. I'm just going to get there. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I mean, really.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I see her being okay.
I say
She's
like
level-headed.
And you know what, too? A lot of the times, too, you're only as good as your interviewer.
yeah, absolutely.
Well.
Yeah, and how much you want to fucking give, or like the fucking last interview.
You know what? Like Rob and Cass doing your interview, who is the best of the best,
Yeah.
will get everything out of you she wants to get out of you. And then you can go to someone who interviews like, well, answer this question for me, please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the people doing these interviews,
Yeah, no way, yo, bugger.
there's probably a good chance these aren't the people that are in the house. I mean, this is like some guy set up with a camera in a hotel room. You know,
Yeah,
really
right?
what these interviews were doing.
Mhm.
So this probably isn't even like the pros they're going to talk to in the house. So, I mean, like they were just there to get their little intro stuff, and then that person is probably, I mean, who knows? They might be the big dog, but I doubt they're a big part of production. So you're right, John. These interviewers were just like, tell me 3 words that describe yourself. If you could bring anything in the house, what would it be? It's like really like lame shit, you know? So I agree with you in that respects.
Yeah, that's a huge disclaimer. Go on, John. Sorry.
I found Zach really close, like how I did my interviews. Like, I did my interviews, wanted everyone to think I was the most straight edge, the nicest, like the sweetest guy like anyone's ever seen. And he did his interviews the exact same way. So I was thinking, like, I bet this guy's a little bit of an asshole, or like has a bit of a little mean streak to him. And literally, like 4 minutes later, that tweet was posted that Peter posted, and I was like, "Yeah, for sure."
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be interesting. I'm excited.
While we're talking about Zach, yeah. What are your thoughts on him, Arlie?
My thoughts were, he doesn't stand a chance in hell winning the game because John just won last year, and he's stereotypical, like, big, 6'4", 5", athletic, in shape, like good looking. Like there's no way they're going to. The house is going to allow that, but like he could do damage. I can't tell. I can't tell if he's smart enough yet. I got the same kind of bullshitty vibe that John did though from his first talks. He just, I don't know. He just seemed like he was a big jockey athlete saying all the things that one wants to say who doesn't want to act like a big jockey athlete.
Exactly.
What it sounds like exactly.
And since I saw through that a bit, though, I don't know if he'd be able to lie that good in the house.
Yeah, he says that he's good with people.
He's media trained. So he gave his answers like he would be media trained as a football player. So I got trained when I was playing.
Someone said that. I remember preseason. Someone was saying that where it's like John has had PR training. This dude knows what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, I remember people saying that. So I guarantee it's the same thing.
He had the exact same training how to talk to a camera.
Yep.
You know, he says that he's good with people. I don't think he's self-aware enough to know if he's good with people or not. I think people like latch on to his nuts because he's a good football player, good athlete or whatever, and they kind of treat him, you know, oh, Zach, how you doing, buddy? Can I go get what's that? Yeah. He's the QB, yes.
Oh, he's a big dog.
Yeah, it's funny, he plays for, was it Regina?
Yep.
Yeah, and our season had on, she wore a Regina, she wore that sweatshirt in the house, which I thought was
funny.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
That's a twist.
Yep, she's coming back.
First twist.
Yep. But yeah, no, I don't think I think his self-awareness is so low that I think he's going to get in there and I think that he could just come across as way arrogant. He could think
What
he's really killing it.
What I want to talk about him is he not now fucking open game, like, for all of us, where it's like, oh, this motherfucker was a troll-ass motherfucker that now we know exactly who his ass is, like, I think he's fair game.
As soon as I seen that, I was like, that's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Pussy in a tweet, I think that's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny, but like to me, it's like, oh well, he asked for it. He should be grilled, and he should be fucking put through the fires of flame, and he should come out on the other side as like, yep, it happened. Like, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
As soon as he's evicted, Peter's gonna put him through the ringer.
Dude, that's true. Peter will do it for us.
But then again, if he goes further than Peter, like, Peter's gonna be like, oh fuck.
Should have made that big move.
Yeah, I think one of the worst things about the tweet though is strictly the fact of what they both look like physically. Like, one's a big, strong, like, jock of a beast of a man, and the other's like little teeny Peter.
Yeah.
Like, that makes it such a cocksucker move. If that was Peter tweeting that to him,
such a cocksucker move.
if that was Peter tweeting that to him, it would have been a completely different ballgame. But since it's the big guy tweeting the little guy, it's like, okay, you're definitely one of those jerk jobs.
It's gonna be interesting.
Like, I'm gonna cut him some slack because it's like anything else, man. They're gonna be talking shit in the house about, y'all talking about U.S. people, that kind of thing. And
it's gonna happen. It will happen.
Go through the trial by fire. I think that it's everybody talks shit. So yeah, I think he gets a free pass. Like, I'm not gonna give him a hard time.
That doesn't bother me at all. Like, everyone knows. Well, one, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to go and talk shit anyway. One, to me, that people do that is unbelievable.
Well,
Two,
who
cares?
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't remember my friends' names. I was in that house.
Yeah.
Let alone, like, yeah.
Kenny couldn't remember this one girl's name. It was like one of his buddy's girlfriends, but he knew her really well. He couldn't remember her name in the house. And I remember the conversation. He was like, frig, I should know this girl's name. And literally, she like won't talk to him now. She's like, you couldn't remember my name? Like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, you don't get it. It's different in there.
It's like, true. You forget shit. I forgot shit.
You've got 1,000 things on your mind, and some friend from back home is.
Yeah.
Do you guys could you like, how long do you guys have, like, time wise?
I probably got 2 more minutes.
You got me till 9:45, so you got 3 minutes. How many more house guests we got?
Because I also want to get to, like, some of these fan questions. I mean, shit, like, we could start those up. I don't know. We don't have to do too many of them.
I didn't come on here
about talk to fans.
I'm keeping up with the house guests we talked about. So if you want to take, like, intermission for fan stuff, do that right quick. Because there's part of the sub stuff is that they get to Skype in. Is that right, or how's that working?
I'm pretty much like any of the subs can sub in or Skype in and ask a question.
Okay. Yeah. And when we come back, McCrae, I've kept notes on who we've talked about and stuff, so we'll be able to hop back on it.
Okay. Cool. Let's go, Amile. Alright, fucking Amile's a motherfucking badass. I got no queue at the moment. Alright, so a bunch of people already don't even have questions, so that's good.
Yeah, that was a sick 3-way pump. Just said McCrae missed out. He has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope.
Fucking loser.
No idea. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fucking keep this goddamn ship afloat. I don't give a motherfuck. Amile won again. God damn it. That's not a sub. Let's see.
Are you drinking out of a roll of toilet paper?
Me?
I've been doing, like, weird things and seeing who's noticed. And, like...
That's awesome.
Yes, I was pretending to drink out of a roll.
I was like, this cup has a tail.
I actually like that a lot.
Alright, Smurf's up. We're doing fucking Smurf.
Oh, it could be Mr. BB himself.
Oh yeah, I totally thought this kid was fucking gonna be on. I was like sure of it that he was on, but then he's like came on.
Smurf Gator?
Yes, Colton Manton.
What's up, Smurfy?
Let's see. Add people to this call. Let's go. Smurf dog. All right.
Where's the Smurf dog?
Smurf hype.
Smurf hype, baby.
There's so much Smurf hype.
Smurf hype is real, baby. See, and everyone wants you to get on Twitch, Arlie. They'll all tell you they would love to watch you play poker.
Everybody leave this session right now if you want to see Arlie start his own show.
Just like, go send John a hate mail on Twitter.
Oh my god. Yeah, do that. That's fun.
Where the fuck? How do I add to this call? Let's go.
Oh man.
Colton.
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 Let's see. Oh man. All right.
Hey
well,
guys, there's no newfies this year, hey?
dude, what the fuck? I love me some
Yeah,
Newfies.
love that. I'm still Newfoundland's boy. Woo!
All right. Maddie C wants to know what was it, Maddie, that you think? He wants to know what you guys think the twist is gonna be.
John he enters the house.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
What'd you say, John? You going back in?
Oh yeah, we'll resell the Team John shirts. I got a stack of them back home.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, all right, hold on. I gotta get out of here.
What just happened?
I don't know. All right. God dang it. Zoom call. What the
Hey,
fuck?
Vic to come back in.
Okay, wait. Is he in here?
No.
Oh, he's
I
not.
think he's loading in or something.
I fucking accidentally went into his. All right, sorry guys. Start over. What do you guys think the twist is gonna be? Let's go.
One thing that I was really thinking when I thought there was only 15 house guests was that they were going to do a fake eviction on April Fools, because that's an eviction night. And so I thought, since they've been incorporating stuff from other like countries, I thought they were going to do that. But then I heard there's 16 house guests, and I'm like, now there's already 3 like doubles.
So, oh wait. So you already have the math all worked out, and it can't work.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But it can. So it still can.
There was 15 in the first 2 seasons,
Mhm.
and there's 16 this one, and it's the same amount of time.
Mhm.
So since there was a double and an instant in both of ours, there has to be either 2 doubles in an instant, or 2 instants in a double, or like an extra, just 1 extra eviction in the 10.
Okay.
What about?
This is the thing with.
But didn't they bring back Gary? What does that work? How does that work? Also, that doesn't affect the weeks, really, does it? No.
That was we were working, man. Yeah.
That's a good question. You're tripping me out. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I can't think about like what that would actually
Oh yeah,
entail.
because that like throws. I think what I was saying.
Well, because if you.
Eviction week math is hard to keep straight.
Yeah, it is.
Oh fuck! Now I want to think about that though. Damn it.
Well, yeah. So I don't know. What do you say now? Well, now that everything's changed, you don't have any idea. What do you say, John?
Yeah, John.
Whoa, sorry, I was reading the text.
No worries.
We were all looking at you.
Twist. I think. I don't know. It's so hard to Big Brother because literally anything I say could be a twist. Like if they wanted to have like on day 7, there's going to be a magician that's going to take like 6 of the house guests, make them disappear, and then they're going to have another like Big Brother Africa where 6 of the house guests appear over there or something like. You never know with Big Brother.
I would like the magician twist.
That would be cool.
That would be,
All right,
that would
here's.
be good.
I've got a question. What do you guys think is going to be? Is Twistos being a sponsor this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're going to actually change it up instead and have, like, instead of the Twistos Twist of the Week, they're going to have the KFC Kickin' Chicken, Kick It Out of Here, Kick of the Month, or Kick of the Week twist? Like, what the fuck? Like, are they going to still do Twistos Twist of the Week?
I think they're gonna do
think so.
Twistos twist. Yeah, I think.
And in the
that
first season, it was Forward Power Shift. Shift 1.
I feel like Twistos twist was a thing that went over well for first season almost. Like, I don't know from the outside, but I feel like it was catchy and a funny hashtag, so they'll probably try.
I
think it was great. Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I loved it too. I fucking always make up my own. Yeah.
Is that Smurf?
This is Smurf.
What's up? Smurf.
It is Smurf.
Smurf.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
One second. I gotta fix something, man.
Oh, man.
All right.
These Canadians.
We should
Smurfinator,
be
what's
good.
up, baby?
Dude, not much. How about you guys? What's good?
Chillin'.
Chillin'.
Nice. Yo, first of all, Arlie, you definitely should stream poker, man. I play poker all the time. I totally watch that.
That's sick. Cool. Maybe I will.
How does this work?
All right.
This stuff?
John's all interested now.
I'll
John,
be
we'll
on
talk
that.
about that later.
Yeah, later. I'll help
Huh?
you guys.
I'll let people watch me do
Right.
everything.
And
Everything.
yeah, Spencer. McCrae told me he called you up on the phone. He's like, "Yo, dude, Smurf Gator's totally on Big Brother
Dude,
Canada."
and see, I didn't tell him this because I didn't think about it in time, but like I thought I saw you pop up on Skype since you're added to my stuff since we did the Skype chat with you like a couple days ago. But yeah, he was like, I was in the grocery store shopping with my lady, and he was like, dude,
I was fucking
swear, I
jacked.
think Smurf Gator. You know Smurf Gator? I think Smurf Gator's on, dude. He's been off of all social media and off the internet for like 8 days. Nobody does that, dude. It's a dick move to go off the internet like 8 days before a cast is revealed. And he's going to shout out our podcast, dude. We've got the best chance of anybody shouting out our podcast. Smurf Gator will do it. And I was like, yeah, you, dude. I kind of got excited too.
Dude,
But
I
like
was
said, I
jacked
thought I
for a
remembered
night.
seeing you pop up on Skype not too long ago. But no, I tell you what, Colton, I'm making light of it and all, but McCrae was super excited that you were going to go on. So like, you've definitely got a fan in McCrae if you ever get on for sure. So and, you know,
Smurfer.
Well, like I didn't upload a YouTube video for like 8 days, but I was on like Steam and stuff. Like I think I was at a rodeo for 3 days, so I didn't up.
a 3-day
Come on,
rodeo.
Yeah, what
You
the
was at
fuck?
rodeo for 3 days.
Canadians, what
Like,
the fuck?
It was like it was provincials, like in the middle of nowhere. But I was there for like 3 days, and I came back and I saw like everyone was tweeting at me, being like, "Where are you?" and whatever. So, and then I went to McCrae's Twitch, and they were like talking about me and stuff.
All right. What's your question?
Okay,
Get the fuck out of here.
So, I've asked this to Spencer and McCrae and whatever already too, but pretty much like the only thing I'm concerned with is like more so than actually this season or whatever, Big Brother is like, is there anything you saw whilst you were casting that isn't like the generic, oh, like make sure you talk loud, have like a stereotype, whatever, that you saw or did that was like, that is gonna help me in the casting process or move further, or like that someone did that was clever or whatever?
I always, when
Possibly.
I was going through the process, I tried to change it up a lot. Like I wanted, I know that a lot of people have like one act, one tone. They're like, I just wanted to show a dynamic aspect of my personality. I wanted to show that I was a super fan of the show. I wanted to show that I was very smart and articulate. I wanted to show that I was capable, and I wanted to show that I was funny and crazy and like spunky. So I feel like I don't think anything throughout the process changed. I kind of just had that mentality from the beginning and tried to hit it hard on all the different levels of it.
I got you.
Man, honestly, I sent in my video. I had no idea what I was doing. I literally just I took my shirt off, sat on my coffee table. My sister fired up her iPad. I took like how long is the video? 2.5 minutes?
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I took the video and that was it. And then eventually, once I got to that first stage, ultimately I just kept doing what I did, just was myself. But obviously I amped up like certain aspects of myself, like obviously the hometown pride thing. But I don't think I did anything crazy different in the casting calls.
Yeah.
Just really good looking.
I got you. It's like when I watched your video's on YouTube, or I don't know, I think it might not be on YouTube, but I saw it, and like Alex, Peter's, and Arlie's were all like, I looked at those three and I was like, those are all like amazing videos. But then I looked at yours and it's like, it's not an awesome video, but you're just like such a bro that it's still like I could see why they like picked you and got you on. Know what I mean?
See, I kind of think like, yeah, that's a cool thing of it. My video, like,
Backhanded compliment. That's like the definition of a backhanded compliment.
I think that's how
After
you know
I sent my video, then I went and seen Alex's video, and it was all like edited with like stars, like aspects. And I was like, whoa, I really fucked up. Like I sent in a really bad video, and then they called, and I was like, whoa. That's...
But that also shows like that, you know, it's fucking like your video. It's not just necessarily the quality of the video. It's like the content of your character. Someone famous said that.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, yeah, thank you for the question, Colton.
Thanks, Smurfy baby. Good to meet you.
And I sent you
take all casting
I sent exactly, and I sent a link to my video on your Facebook if you want to see it ever. It's
who's Facebook?
If you want to give me whatever.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll send it to you then too, man. All right.
The college
Peace out.
so
Get flop belly.
See it.
It sucks. It looks like shit, and you're an idiot.
I've already seen it. It's terrible.
It's dumb. You're a dumbhead. All right. See you later, Colin.
Later.
All right, man.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right.
Murph Dog was cool.
Yep. Old Smurf Gator.
He's a cool guy.
He's a good guy.
Honestly. He bought one of our Skype chats when we were raising money for Reality Rally.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah.
You
Hey
guys
John, do
going
you still
to that?
have what's that?
You guys going to that?
Hell yeah.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep,
It's
yep.
about 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
getting close.
Wait,
Yeah, I talked to Donnie Thompson today.
Oh yeah.
He's going. He's pumped about it, so we'll have
Sweet.
fun.
That's gonna be
that's so
fun.
sick.
Yeah, and I
You guys
talked to
talked to
Devin yesterday, and
Yeah.
I need to tell y'all this. Devin, John's trapped in a bubble. Devin's gonna like pick us up from the airport possibly, and he'll have a
cool.
car and he'll drive us around. So we got wheels now.
Oh,
That's perfect.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
Man. Devin, you're the man.
Devin is the man, dude. I love talking to Devin. We've probably FaceTime like probably once every 3 weeks or so.
Well,
Why
you
don't
guys ever Skype me or FaceTime me, huh?
Yeah, that's
you
what I was
just
gonna
got
say,
Skype
too.
Today.
So it's going to be off the chisel. Everyone follow me on Skype. Woo!
See, that's Jon Pardy. That's the epitome of Jon Pardy. Why don't you guys Skype me? He got Skype today. Like, how could they have gone? How could they have Skyped you? There's no sense.
And you know what's
stuff.
funny is I fucking like John and I will text. I'll be like, "Hey, we should Skype sometime." He'll be like, "Yeah, let's do it." And he doesn't even have Skype.
That's Jon, though. That's so Jon.
I didn't know what Skype was. I was like, yeah, man, we'll do that Skype stuff, man.
Yeah.
Anything, man.
All right, let's get one more in here, and then we'll go back to the cast. And man, John, if you have to go, man, don't worry about it. Like it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Yeah,
Same with
I know
you,
that-
Arlie, man. What's up with you guys?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Baby.
Let's get another question, then we can try to rip through the cast and just put a bow on this shit.
Yep.
Put a bow on that shit. Put a bow
let's
on
see.
that shit. We should write a rap song, and it should be like you
Yeah.
guys should have an intro video for On the Block. It should be us just making the rap.
Yeah.
We should do that. We do have intro video. We don't have any music for it though.
We gonna get Cray on the block. We gonna get Cray on the block. We got the Cray
Y'all
on
just
the block. We
did
got
like
the
3
Cray
or
on
4
the block.
lines.
Dude, yeah,
Write a
we should do
dirty
it.
Little...
Oh, we should do it. Sell it on
That'd be
iTunes.
funny as hell if we did that.
Let's see if Sky's in here. Maybe it's calling him.
Yeah, me, John, and Ned are going to the taping tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Are you really?
Today is
Oh,
Wednesday. Tomorrow's the taping.
Yeah, someone just asked that. You guys gave me all the weird.
That's insane.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah,
You
I'm
guys
super
just
jealous.
gave me a weird response. I was tripping out for a second.
No. I'm fucking so
I was like,
jealous.
did I just say something I shouldn't tell?
No,
Like,
I think that's good.
Are you gonna accept this call or do I?
No, that's good.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
guys.
got him.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, everyone has to I think accept his video. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, can you
Skywise.
see me pretty well?
Yeah, I
I'm
can
a
see you.
totally Skype noob at this.
Oh, you and Jon Pardy both.
So, John, yeah.
Hey, John, really nice to see you guys.
Hey, good to
John,
see
you were my dark horse, so thanks for making me look extremely smart. And
Yeah,
Arlie, you have some of the
boy.
best diary rooms ever. Love your diary rooms.
I love it.
All right, my question was just a silly one, but since you guys have seen everybody for Canada, if you guys got to go back to Big Brother, and it was an all-star type season, but it was duos, and you had to pick one of these people to play with, who would you pick?
That's
Kevin.
a great
Me
question.
and Kevin would big dog it through the house for sure.
I know Kevin's like the easy answer. This guy's awesome, but
Yeah, but he is the easy answer for sure. But like, I feel like me and him are going to be really good friends on the outside too. Sometimes I think someone's going to be a good game player, but I'm not going to get along with him. He's one where I'm like, I think he's going to kill it at the game, and we're going to be really good friends. So it's like he's my all-time favorite on this cast right now for winning, and he's up there for like my favorite personality-wise.
All right. So I've had a girl kind of teach me the game, so I don't need a strategic girl. Do I want to just go Braun and just go, or like maybe
No, you don't. You'll be a target.
maybe
Yeah, like
someone
Braun.
unsuspecting?
You and
John and Godfrey.
Jordan.
You know who I think would be a great alliance member would be Bruno.
that was
I- you-
my answer.
that's
because
who I was gonna say.
I have a kid.
I think I could work
Bruno
with Bruno
always-
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to have. He's my other guy. I think he's got just as much potential as Kevin. Just about. He seems to.
Yeah, it seems like he got his shit together. He seems like good knowledge of the game too. He's gonna fly under the radar.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something about him that I really like is that, like, okay, he had something that, like, Derek had last season. It's like he comes in as a father. He's got 2 kids. Derek had 1 kid. But, like, that's something that, like, people think, well, this guy's got to be a decent person outside the house. He's got a family and 2 kids. So, like, his word must be good. It's like I always tell McCrae, and we joke about it, like, me in the house, I was 31, never married, no kids, and I cussed, and I was, vulgar and everything. Like, I'd be like, oh, I swear. They're like, this dude is a liar, obviously. But, like, if you swear on something, you're like, he's got 2 kids. He's probably honest, And I think that, like, just having the backstory of a wife and 2 kids makes you seem super trustworthy. So, like, I think it's easy to plow forward, gaining trust in the house when you got a backstory.
In our season, it was dogs. Like, I'd be like, man, I swear on my dog. Like, I go to Saturday.
Yes, we just watched a clip. We just fucking watched a clip where they're like, fucking stop. Like, when you and Kenny, like, were fighting that day or whatever, you guys go ahead and you're like, stop fucking swearing on your dogs. And, like, I thought that was so funny.
I go to Sabs, I'd be like, Sabs, I swear on my dog. Like, and Sabs would be like, oh my God, like, not your dog. I'm like, yeah. And I'd leave and I'd be like, man, Harley's going to have no idea that I was swearing on him at all. Like, what the fuck is Sabs thinking?
The thing that rattles me about that, though, is I gave about 3 solid DRs about people swearing on their dogs, and they didn't know. I was just like losing it. Like, do these people, like, I would swear on, like, literally ruthless stuff you shouldn't swear on and lie, and people are swearing on their dogs and obviously lying. Like, it made me so angry that was like
a thing.
An actual thing.
Yeah. I was like, Canadians are so fucking nice. Canadians are just the nicest people.
The outside world, though, like, obviously it doesn't matter if you lie, if you swear on your dog. Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Thank you, Skywise, for the question. Amazing question. No, and a perfect segue.
Yeah, thanks for the love, buddy.
Hey guys,
No
hey, good
Take
to
care,
see you,
man.
baby.
I've been watching BB USA since season 2, and Canada is so much better.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, is that your
It really
dad?
is. It really is. You guys rock, man. And
Robert.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
Spencer.
your old lady over your shoulder back there in the back?
Yeah, watching Cold Case.
Oh, what's your cold case? One of my favorites. I love watching murder mysteries. Do y'all watch Forensic Files or Dateline or?
I love Dateline.
Oh, I love Dateline. And, like, I hate it when it's like she was trying to poison her husband. I want blood. I don't want no fucking poison.
Marilyn, if you're listening.
Who's that?
That's my sister with the bunny ears over my head.
Tell them both I say hi. Tell them both I say hi.
Yeah, give them my love.
Yeah.
Love you guys. See
All
you,
right.
McCrae.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. We'll see you in the chat, man. Take care, dude.
Look,
Thanks.
my sister sent me. I thought it was pretty
God
funny.
bless.
Can you read that?
See. God, please help me get my life together. God, new phone, who dis?
I like that.
That's exactly. That's always what I say too. Every time, new phone, who dis?
It's so funny because I got a new phone. I
Brophy.
texted you and you were like, "New phone, who's this?" I was like, "Hey, I got a new phone, asshole." It wasn't
Yeah, that was super funny. Well, I was like, it didn't.
Because Lil had messaged him and he was like, "New phone, who's this?" And I was like, "No."
No, because like when there's someone like I don't want like some fucking rando person to get my number, like know who I am and be like, it's just me being
People
fucking.
know who I am.
No,
You
no.
deliver pizzas. Also just show up on their front steps. What difference does it make if somebody happens to know your phone number? They
I
can
just
call,
don't-
order a pizza, and then kill you.
Dude, I'm like, well, ever since like Amanda would get like phone calls nonstop, like that shit makes me paranoid. Where it's like, fuck, there are people out in this world that would fucking call you nonstop. Like, there's crazy people. It scared me, but whatever. Well, let's get back into it. That was like a good little. I like.
I had some dude call me when I was with John the other day, and I pick up the phone and he's like, "Hey, who is this? Why are you talking to my girlfriend?" And I was just
Like what?
I'm gonna hang up right now.
Arlie hangs up and I was like, "Who's that?" Arlie's like, "I don't deal with little punks like that."
That's so
It
good.
was funny though. That's funny.
It was great.
Oh, so yeah, what do you?
No, I want to talk about. Let's talk about Bruno. Can we talk about him?
Yeah,
let's talk about Bruno.
yeah.
hell
He's
yeah.
a gamer, so I'm automatically
Big
like,
Dog's gonna
yes.
do it. I think
He's-
Big Dog can do it.
Dude, he says he was like, I know I can make the final 3. I love that attitude because that's like I will do whatever it takes to make it that far. I like Bruno, man. He's one of my. He's a pony I'm picking early. I really do like him quite a bit.
I think he's one of my picks too. I love that it's not like, I'm going to come in. I just don't want to get out week 1. No, if I don't get final 3, I'm pissed.
Yeah. I like it how he's like. At first, he was about to turn me off because he's like, I don't like bullying, and then he's like, but if something's happening in the house, I'm not going to mess up my game over it.
That was
I'm like,
big.
Okay.
But see, that's a sign to me that he got this shit figured out before he's even in the house. Like, that's a huge thing to be able to do and to know going in.
Absolutely. But doesn't, this is something I noticed. It seemed like everyone kind of had, was one of the questions, what are you going to do if there's a bully in the house? Was that one of the questions? Because it seemed like everyone had to chime in on, bullies. It seemed like from a couple of videos.
It's just so in vogue to talk about bullies now.
But is that, something that you use as a strategy to get cast? I'm against bullies
honestly,
and fucking,
yes.
is that something to do?
If you go to casting and say that, I won't stand up for bullies. I'll stand up to anybody who's picking on anybody. Blah, 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 blah. They're like, this guy's an idiot. He's perfect.
Get him in here.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I think if you go with the big anti-bullying message, it's a good way to get cast on the show. I'm just being honest.
Could be. I like him. I like him. He's a video gamer.
Does he game a lot, he said?
He's a video gamer, yeah. And, it seems like he's pretty well ranked in a lot of stuff, from what I saw. I don't know. I just think he's got a good attitude, good personality. I think he's gonna do well. Definitely gonna go far. Probably go deep in jury.
I feel like he's gonna fit in with everybody. I don't think he's gonna be the one guy who doesn't have any enemies. Everyone likes Bruno. You know what I mean?
He's even got a name of somebody who'd like Bruno. Hey, it's Bruno. He just makes you happy just saying his name.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question because I'm kind of on the fence with Bruno. I don't know. I just feel like I don't have enough information on Bruno to decide if he's going to gel with people or if he's going to not. I see potential though. I do. I just don't feel like I don't want to stand behind.
Let me try to sell you on him for just a second, okay?
Yeah.
All right. He's got a wife and 2 kids. Like I said, that will endear him with women in the house. In theory, okay. It makes him seem like he's got a foundation of trust. He's also a construction worker, so he's going to get along really well with the guys because he's used to that kind of work environment. All right. He is basically, I think he said he's a pro gamer. Is that right? I don't know if he said pro.
Yeah, he said he's a world-class gamer.
And he's also a black belt in karate. He'll win competitions, but only when he needs to win them. And like I said, he's got the confidence saying that he'll make it to Final 3. And he knows it's just a game, so lying and all that kind of stuff it exists in a different realm in the Big Brother house. So I think he's really got a good mindset, and he's got a lot of the right equipment. Plus, dude, he's 31. Okay, he's too old to be caught up in just the young dumb mentality, but he's not so old that he can't really relate to it and be cool. So I don't know. I like him. I'm with John. I pick him to go far. I hope he does.
If not,
I think one thing minorly throwing me off about him is how he said he really liked Paul's personality, and it's
I already had an explanation for that. I have an explanation for that because you don't go into the house and be like, I like Derek the most, or Dr. Will's my favorite player. You go in and you're like, oh yeah, McCrae's my favorite player because he's interesting. He didn't do that great. You don't go and say the fucking characters that are good.
Wait,
you say the shitty characters.
Place, bro. Don't talk so much shit about yourself.
No, but that's my shtick. No, but I mean, I said Crazy James. I said James and Crazy James, where it's neither of them won, but I liked one for his strategic gameplay and one for his entertainment value. I mean, you say the characters that aren't the fucking what every dumbass is gonna go in there and say, I guess.
So still, why would he have said Paul?
Because you go in there and they're like, why would? Because I'm sure that's what they said right there. Why Paul? And if he had the perfect answer of oh, Paul was entertaining, he was a dictator, he was great to watch. I want to go in there and I want to do it right. I'm gonna do it better than Paul did.
Sucked, which added a little bit more credibility.
Yeah.
I like Paul's personality, but his game sucks. So
See, that's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. He's playing to them being wait, what? Shock value. Paul's a shock value answer.
Think of Paul's edit the first week. This mobster, God fuck. Yeah.
But that was a joke. We all saw through that. Yeah, it was so see-through and
That was a joke that Paul couldn't laugh at himself. So, it was basically picking on him. It was great.
I tweeted after I've seen Bruno's video, I literally tweeted out, he couldn't have said anything better than what he said. Every point that you want someone to say in an interview about Big Brother, he said it. But there's a huge difference between saying it and then doing it again, too.
That's what I felt about Kevin. But yeah, I get what you're saying. You get that vibe sometimes where someone's hitting all the points.
Yeah, like everything I want to like picking a winner. Like he was like, "Okay, I'm going to do this. This is how I want to play." I'm like, "Yeah, that's going to get you far."
Well, one thing real quick that I'll say about this cast is I like how there's some out there crazy ideas. Like the pretending to be a stripper, pretending to work at Costco.
Yeah,
I think there's a couple more things like that where I was like, cool. Like they're not the best game things, but they're very, very entertaining.
Interesting. They're going to be interesting to see develop.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Bobby? We got Bobby and Johnny are the two guys we haven't talked about yet.
I like Bobby, man.
Yeah. Bobby seems to be very popular on social media.
I thought Bobby.
I'm not quite sold on him yet, though. I think he's got like the physicality to do well in the challenges because rock climbing, to me, equates very well to be able to do good in Big Brother challenges. It's one of those like every muscle in your body type thing. So like whatever comes your way, you should be okay at the challenge. One thing he said, the fucking famous thing that makes me hate everybody that fucking says this, I'm an adrenaline junkie. Oh my god. Like that's just like
what about Thrill Seeker?
Crazy.
Thrill Seeker?
Adrenaline junkie.
Like his personality is so like crazy out there. He seems like he's really sporadic, whatever.
Yeah.
That can get you in a whole lot of trouble in the first little while in Big Brother too. So hopefully he's smart enough to kind of tone down the crazy Bobby, like and just relax for the first little bit.
Like I kind of feel him to be like a you type character, John. Like I watched his video today and I was like, he reminds me of like kind of how I felt about you right away, where it's like, oh, this guy's like he's here to have fun. He's like athletic, like he's gonna do well probably in any challenge. Like he seems like a good ally. Like he seems honest. I don't know. It just seems like it seems like
McCrae was a John fan from the get go.
Man, I was.
It took me a while to get sold on you, John.
How long?
It was probably
Final 3.
I was like, come on, Sabs, come on! No, it didn't take me that long, but I remember when we did this last year, McCrae was up on you, and I was like, I don't know about this John guy. He says he's all goofy, and he's making these goofy fucking faces in his interview. He just kind of looks dumb. I don't know.
Man, can I go back and watch that?
Yeah, I mean, it's on our channel.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. We should go back and watch those one day. The Shield one and this one.
Yeah.
We went together. That would be so.
Yeah.
Dude, but he's rock climber and he does yoga. So like, I think like his body will be where it needs to be for any of the competitions that they can dream up for him. He feels like he can make it farther with the showmance. You know, I mean, yeah, sure. It's a number, it's entertainment, whatever. But I don't know. I always get fucked up when somebody goes in there like, I'm going to find me a showmance, and I don't know.
Everyone said that so far. It seemed like every single person was like, "Yeah, I want a showman." But like to me, like
so it seems like everybody there should be some pairings. I mean, because everybody seems to be looking for showmans.
But the other thing about it is like history. Bruno. If history dictates fucking anything, like it. I mean, showman season 1, showman season 2.
First and third are pretty much going to be dating.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance of...
You weren't the showmans, bitches.
No,
exactly.
But it was a full mance. It was a full mance. It was a full mance.
No, what John and Netta had was a perfect thing, because it was like a platonic showmance that, like, people were like, at some point we might be able to separate them because they don't feel like they're in love. You know, they had so many good things going for them. And
I know the only way to separate them was vote Netta out and use John as a shield. That was my master plan.
I wanted that to happen so badly. I've been like, oh my god, this is my team right here. But Netta was my girl also.
Yeah.
Okay,
what else about Bobby before we move on? We'll move on to Johnny. That'll kill it all. What you got about Bobby?
Okay, well, I definitely think that he's obviously on point physically. I feel like he might get, I agree with some of John's points. I feel like he might get just a little too overexcited. I feel like he's used to being popular, used to being, like, center of attention, or, like, just, he's probably, like, a really good, cool guy, it seems like, in real life. I have a mutual friend with him who said he is a really cool, down-to-earth, like, center of attention.
Wait, what? Wait, breaking news. Dude, this is an exclusive. We got some insider info going on.
Dude, tell us about Bobby, Arlie.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I only had a few sentence conversation with the girl, but she was just like, she said he's a really cool, nice guy, like really fun loving, and she said I'm gonna get along with him really well, and she knows me, so I'm like,
okay,
that's cool. Like it makes me kind of
sweet.
like
He's
him.
from Toronto.
but I don't know if he will have the intelligence to get through the first like 5 week part.
I always call them like your sea legs. It takes a couple weeks sometimes for people to kind of get their sea legs in the Big Brother house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, that's cool. I'm glad
that's
that
awesome.
like you know someone that knows him, and I mean, not for any reason other than like they can kind of tell you how they feel about him, and if he seems like a cool guy, I mean, like that makes me like him more already.
Yeah,
I'm kind of on the fence about him a little bit because personality-wise, he seems like he's okay, but he seemed a little reserved in his video and kind of like I don't know, something about him. But okay, I'm gonna give him a chance. I definitely did not pick him to like go early. I thought he's got what it takes to make it far. I just hope I like him as he's going the distance. So
yeah, if you guys had to choose, I know it could obviously be neither, but an alliance run by the Misfits or an alliance run by like the jock type people, what are you guys thinking about this season? Because now I'm second guessing.
I'm thinking jock type going.
I think jock type going, but I see like if instantly 2 jocks go home, it's like Misfit. It's like Misfit Central.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know now.
Yeah, I mean, no, I could definitely see, basically like if there's a bunch of, jocks, like a male-dominated alliance, or an all-male alliance, I can definitely see, a big shift in the like the Outcast line and send a couple home, especially Arlie, like you're talking about, with like very quick evictions or like double evictions early. Or just 3 of them. I mean, there's a good chance to pop people off, and then the power shifts quickly. And that's one thing about BB Canada. Y'all like to shift the power. Even if Canada's the HOH, like there's power shifts are what is desired. So I can definitely see, some of that happening. So I guess from my point of view, you asked the question, but I didn't really give a straight answer. But I'm gonna say both. I can see it's shifting, going from a power to So, but what do you feel about Johnny? Johnny's the super fan. He's got a dog named Vito.
You know what's really weird? I remember watching his video. Can't quite remember what he said now, but there was something in his video that I was like, you know what? This guy could potentially go pretty deep.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly kind of how I feel about him. Like, if he plays his cards right, just because he is a super fan, like, the dude knows what he's talking about, it seems like he's seen everything. He says he's a live feeder. Like, anyone that says they're a live feeder, I feel like has an advantage to a degree because you know kind of what goes on. You have a better understanding of what goes on in real time. So I feel like he definitely has an advantage in that regard.
He hates messy people. He hates the dumb blonde type.
I think he was just kind of saying that stuff.
That was it.
What?
That was it. He said he hated them, but he said that he would fake it to their faces no matter what.
Yep. And
that's like, bam, 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 there you go.
That's like first rule of Big Brother is knowing when to fake it and being able to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How funny was that story with Jeremy told me that time when he realized there was not America's player, but the MVP.
Now I've got to be nice to everybody.
That was
man! No
realization.
Exactly.
I'm in Big Brother, like I actually should be nice to people because they might pull me out if I'm not.
Dude, McCrae and I were watching that episode, and I went to visit him in Florida, and we've been having a good time and everything. We had that video playing, and he said that, and we fucking just lost it because it was so funny.
It was the best thing it's the best. He's so good.
But I have a really good gut reaction to Johnny. Yeah, something about him. I feel like he's smart enough to. He said a couple of the right things in the interview. I feel like he might be smart enough to actually to make a run in the game. I could see him going decently deep. I feel like he's got the. He's gay, right?
Yeah.
I can't comment on that. I don't have that information.
I think he said that he was.
Yeah, he said something about
he loves the
guys.
dudes or something.
I know he said something about hot guys.
Yeah, he's a hot boy.
Assume that he's gay.
No, for sure. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, if he's not, whatever. It's an easy assumption to make with that statement.
Yeah.
I like hot guys.
And I don't know. I feel like that could help him if he just comes out early. It seems like this type of cast seems just like quirky. They seem like almost outside. Like seems like there's like 9 outsiders or something. I don't know if it's normal like that because I haven't been that into cast reveals. Like normally it's like first episode cast reveal, but I don't know. It seems a little bit out there, this cast.
You know, in speaking of that, we didn't mention Jordan as he's the last guy that we haven't talked about yet, but he kind of fits in that too. He wants people to think he's like a McLovin type. He describes himself as being perceptive, jocular, and resilient, which I think is all really good things for a good game. He hates people with zero self-awareness, and he says he's smart. There's something about Jordan that I really like. As long as he doesn't rub people the wrong way, I think Jordan could be. I
think there's just so many people that are so good. There's so many people.
I mean, they're definitely saying about things. Excuse me?
The one thing that I like and I've really wanted for a while is, if it's real, the amount of super fans. Like, there's literally like 7 or something that are calling themselves like super fans. And and they're actually like putting it out there in their interviews, not just like them saying it to production. So like they must have to be able to like at least prove it. So I think that's cool because like that's a lot of super fans all in one season, and they could create a lot of dynamic levels of like game analysis within the house.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, when you've got so many super fans, depending on how they divide up, it'll be interesting to see what super fans' strategies are being implemented against the other super fans.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It could be like a Bobby Fischer versus Bobby Fischer in chess type of thing. So, and I think I'm ready for it. BB Canada, Donnie. I was talking to Donnie earlier today, and he's saying, you know, he loves Big Brother Canada more than like BBUS this season.
way.
So yeah, he's a super huge fan of BB Canada, and like he's pumped. He cannot wait for this season.
That's gonna be fun, man.
So I could not agree more that it's going to be awesome. Big Brother Canada puts out a stellar fucking product. They are fantastic. Robin Cass, as always, I think does a great job. She's got a huge pool to pick from in Canada. So this season I'm prepared to be blown away by it. Like you said, Arlie, there's so many people that identify themselves as super fans, people that have seen every season, people that are there to play the game. There's very few people. I think Sindy being one, Godfrey being another, and maybe one more. That seems like they're just kind of there to be on TV, possibly, and you know whatever. There's some gamers going, and I like it.
It seems like the season of the super fan, like, is almost what it seems like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It does.
Like, are you just restating what I said, John, or like what? That was my point that just got us talking about this subject.
I'm over this, man.
But I mean, I don't know. Fucking everyone says they're a super fan. I like what I said it on Twitter, where fucking like Andy would always say, "Oh, I'm a super fan," but it's like fucking bullshit. Like, yeah, you've seen every episode of every season. Kiss my ass. Exactly. Like, I think it's like a super fan is a feed watcher. Like someone that's watched the feeds, like. Someone that is fucking like dedicated and fucking like keeps on the updates. I think that's like what a super fan is. And it's like it's no slight against anyone. Like if you're not a super fan, you fucking never seen the show, you're a recruit. Like that, there's no slight against anyone. I think like it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you're gonna do better or you should be more loved. But it's like to me, it's like okay, well I'm a brethren of a super fan, so it's like I don't know. I feel I don't know. I feel like I gotta protect my own, but I don't know. I'm also
I get what
elite.
you're saying,
I'm
McCrae.
elitist. I'm an elitist.
I totally get what you're saying. Like, I don't know. It's like this. Yeah, people can watch the feeds. Some people watch, you know, just after dark. The thing about Big Brother that makes it wonderful is you can love it as much as you want to. You can get totally consumed by it with social media following, spoiler stuff, watching the live feeds constantly, watching. I mean, the episodes. Like you can do all that stuff, or you can totally be obsessed with it from like say Bruno, for example. I mean, wife and 2 kids, works a job. Dude can't watch the feeds. So, like, he can be obsessed with it and watch broadcast episodes. Like, he won't get, like, all the ideas of how much downtime there is and that kind of stuff. But, you know, you still got to, in the sake of the Big Brother, advancement of the Big Brother fandom, that people can be obsessed with it and just watch the broadcast episodes.
You little...
What is he doing? Is he answering the phone? Not on my fucking time. I'm out of here.
Worse.
No. Hey, what about Neaha, the chiropractor?
Neaha.
And they say Neaha? I'm terrible at these names. It'll take me 3 weeks to get the name.
Yeah, let's see. Neaha.
She wants.
I don't.
She's pretty legit.
She's like a good looking whatever.
I instantly, for some reason, got a Sabrina vibe from her.
I did too. I got the worst vibe ever. I was like, ooh.
God,
I'm not saying she won't be good at the game.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she will, but I'm saying I think she kind of probably has a different self-image of herself than she might have, and that it might be seen by the other people in the house.
Oh,
Well-
see, you've ruined her for me now.
she wants to have a strong social game, but win comps also. She likes to run her mouth.
What'd you say?
Which is dangerous. She's looking for one person to trust, and she says she'll make it to the final 3. She's a chiropractor, so I'm saying that she's probably pretty intelligent. I don't know. I don't really get a Sabrina vibe from her. Maybe like aesthetically to a point, but she seems to have. Honestly, she seems to have like what she's projecting. What I predicted Allison to have been y'all season. So. I mean, Allison got in the house. She found one person she could trust, kind of a thing. And Andrew, she tried to play a social game. She, whatever with the comps. But I don't know. She just kind of had that. There's just something about her that reminds me more of Allison than Sabrina. So
Funny though, because Allison couldn't trust Andrew at all. The whole time we were plotting Allison to Andrew.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if I agree, but
I don't. Yeah, I think me and Arlie, we're in the same boat. I think on.
No,
Neaha.
fair enough. Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
we're going off 2.5-minute video. In
Yeah,
first impression.
absolutely. But I thought, I just got like my skin
Andy
crawl.
Andy and I were talking about Brittnee earlier, and I really like Brittnee for some reason. She seems very cool. She seems like a really cool chick.
Yeah,
She does
I
seem
agree.
Cool, but I think her personality. I think if I had to pick one person to be out first, she
Ooh.
might.
Really?
Okay.
See, and that's basically what Andy said. I think complete opposite. I think that she's, as long as she doesn't get catty, doesn't get in that kind of stuff, as long as she can just be chill, which obviously that's with any human being that plays Big Brother, being chill is a huge factor in it. But no, I like Brittnee. I think she's super cool. She seems to be very level-headed. She's been a model in New York, a working model, plus-size model, she said.
Yeah.
So when you're a model, man, you got to build contacts. You got to talk to a lot of people. You got to treat people with respect, so you get jobs, callbacks, things like that. I think she could be really good at working that.
And she seems like a very confident girl too.
Yeah.
Yes,
very confident.
absolutely, and that has to do with, I think that, I don't know, I could get tore up for this, but that plus-size modeling, you've got to have some confidence to get out there.
I do,
Yeah.
and I do have a lot of self-confidence as well.
I slightly get the overconfident vibe from her though, like almost like I don't know how well she'll gel with everyone. That's the thing I'm not sure about. It's
That's
like
what I was thinking
that,
too.
because some people it's like they're going to get along with people, and some people you're like maybe that'll be their downfall. If she gels with people, I can see her doing really, really well this season. Like, but if she doesn't, I guess you could say that with anyone, but I feel like she's got a higher chance of not gelling than most people.
Yeah. Hey, I just got a text from Robin Cass, and she said you're wrong, Arlie and McCrae, when it comes to Neaha. Decent. But no, okay. Like Brittnee's, I think, very polarizing. Like people either read her one way or read her the other for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and say first member jury.
Okay.
I mean, I think that she can make it because, like you, John, she could either be the first one out, or I think enough stuff will start revolving around her that she can make it into jury and then be cut as an expendable person. So
I'm gonna call her second out for some reason.
second, okay. All right.
I might even go that what Arlie was talking about, that night one eviction. Bam.
I'm gonna mark that on my notes right now.
2 hours.
I'll make you eat those words.
2 hours now.
That's 2 hours, according to John. But no, I do like Brittnee. Like I said, Andy and I kind of went back and forth about this a little bit today. But no, there's something about her. I just think she's not like the typical. She's not like a ditch. She's not a bimbo. She seems to be self-aware. Her self-confidence is good. And she just, I don't know. She's something about her seems cool. I mean, like, she seems like somebody that'll be fun to kick it with in Niagara.
Cool.
I feel like there's no one in this cast who I look at, I'm like, man, I'm going to hate him.
No.
Yeah. No, I don't feel that way at all.
I also don't feel like there's too many where I'm like, like this guy and me are so the same, and we're gonna like party hard for like. I feel like
you've been talking about Kevin nonstop.
I know. I feel like that with but I do. But I don't know, like, I wanted there to be like 5 people where I'm like,
Just like, this is going to be crazy.
My best friend!
Yeah.
Robin found my best friend!
but even with Kevin, like, I think me and him will hit it off.
He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
And what do y'all think about Sarah, the employee?
Love her.
Speaking of hitting it off.
Yeah,
I love
she seems
Sarah.
cool.
She's
I do too.
Speaking of hitting it off.
She's a Torontonian. She's a employee or whatever. So that's just cool. And it shows she's not like, I don't know. She's just a little
She's
different.
not your average Joe, like.
I got one issue with her though. Like I was eating up everything she was saying. You know, she's like she can get along with anybody. You know, she doesn't mind winning the HOH. You know, blah 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 blah. She's not gonna play scared. And she's like, I'm a witch, and I can.
Yeah.
Tell, and you're just like, and there's other people that are wizards, and I'm a good witch though. And I was like, oh my god, this is the
That
fucking love
scared me.
revolution about to start up again.
No, it is. It is, though. See, that's the thing, though. I feel like she's a Nick, but with a really good game plan. So it's like,
That's what
if
I
Nick
mean.
knew the game really well, could she have hid her crazy quirkiness? Like, probably not, but it
No,
would
she couldn't have.
No, she couldn't have, but it would have been funny to watch her try.
Yeah.
This
like-
girl,
I feel like Sarah's aware enough to know that she has to hide it, and I think she knows she's quirky and out there, and I think she knows the game, so I'm just excited. I don't know if she'll be great or not, but she'll be entertaining.
if she hides it, I think she's gonna go really far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
And hopefully, like that.
Boys, I gotta piece it
sometimes
too.
What's that?
I gotta piece it too.
Oh, you're heading out?
Yeah, I gotta take off.
All right, man.
Okay.
Take
Hey,
care.
we got one more person to talk to. We talk about is Ashleigh. If we can knock her out, then that's the
Yeah,
whole.
let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Ashleigh Wood, 21. She's there for the adventure. She describes herself as goofy, sassy, and silly. Comes from a big family. Describes herself as a guy's girl, no filter, and I think she seems really chill. But in my notes, I put she doesn't seem like she's there to win, and like she seemed very, as McCrae would say, very vanilla.
She's
You know what I'm saying?
Vanilla
Like, she just
City.
did not seem like she was there, like, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to do this, and blah, blah, blah. She had some good things. I mean, like, being from a big family and being a guy's girl, I mean, like, she seems to have, like, there for the adventure. She seems to have some, like, things that I kind of like to hear. Like, you know, with big family, that means she can get along with a lot of people. She doesn't have to have her way necessarily. Being a guy's girl is always good, I think, in Big Brother. That way you can kind of be on the male or female side of the house, depending on how things divide up, or work well within big alliances.
I actually talked to her family a little bit. I don't think that her video may have done her a whole bunch of justice.
Okay.
Is how I feel. I kind of think like she's watched like a lot of the show. She's a big fan as well. I think she's a little bit different than what the video might have shown. I think there's gonna be a lot more to Sarah, like more Sarah than what you see in the video.
You talking about Ashleigh?
Ashley, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm not the
There's a lot of
hugest
names.
fan of a few of. I feel like it's the edits they were given almost. Like there's a few people where I feel like they weren't done justice, and she's one of them. Just
Like a
because
forced edit.
for what they
Sure.
showed of her, she would have no merit to be on the show. It's like she was almost slow and boring, but I don't feel like that's what she's actually like.
Oh.
I also know that, like, I personally think Big Brother half tried to punk me off. Bio Day, like, I remember I would give them anything and everything, like, and then, like, I watched back the first episode, I was like, whoa, Big Brother, like, you wanted me to be a bitch, eh? Like, boiling myself up, and, like, I had, like, 50 lines, and they used the, like, I'm so sexy, or, like, something I said. Like,
That's funny, man.
I was like,
Don't you want a piece of this, or come get it, or something you said?
yeah, you want me.
Yeah.
Like, and in this little video, they probably talked to him for 15 or 20 minutes, and then they picked this little edit out, and, like, it's the first time they're starting to, like, paint these characters for the audience, you know?
I
Because,
remember, like, clearly, we remember the exact session of questions that they put together this video in, and well, yeah, I guess I won't say anything about
But
that.
you look back too, and like how different did every single one of our cast turn out from their first like ET interview, right from the hotel room to BAM.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like my ET interview was more on point than my bio was.
Arlie, you have a picture with Bruno. That's you and Bruno at casting.
What?
That's sweet.
Sweet. That's so cool.
That is cool.
That's
I
so
actually
awesome.
thought that
It's
dude
on Twitter now.
I remember. I straight up remember that dude. Now that I saw him in that picture,
Was he cool?
So now are you a Bruno fan now? I would be. That would change my thought.
That's it. I'm Bruno. I'm
Bruno. Team Bruno.
He
Where did I
looks
get?
tall. Does he not look tall in his picture?
I don't know.
He doesn't look. I don't think he's that tall.
I thought he was like, I don't know. For some reason, I thought he was like 6'2". So Bruno's that guy. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I do like Bruno a little bit more.
Do you have any insight? Do you have any extra insight now?
I honestly don't remember what we talked about, but I'm like,
oh, Arlie, hold on, time out. Here, cut that, edit that. You should have been like, I told him to do this, this, and this. And
Everything that guy does in there, I told him to do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I'll be saying that. We can wipe this interview in like a couple.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he pulled me to the side though, because there was little breaks that I got a bunch, and I think he was near the end of one of the groups, and we might have chatted. Because, I'm pretty sure he's a really big. Yeah, obviously super fan.
That's so
that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
That's
Who showed you that picture? Where'd it come from?
Ed just showed me. It's on Twitter right now, apparently.
Say hi, Netta.
Yeah, stick your head over here and say hi, Netta.
Netta's stuck in the room in there.
Oh, well, tell her we say hi.
She heard me say that her preseason interviews were kind of dry.
Oh, buddy, you seen the look you got, and she was like, "Gotta settle down."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're pretty much that's a wrap. John, thank you, and thank you, Arlie.
Hey, thank you guys for having. Let's do some on the block soon, eh?
Yeah, we'll do like a fucking legit official on the block.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
This is
You
just.
guys should stay on for a second though. I want to tell you guys.
No, well,
okay, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna have to go stream then.
Well, I guess now I gotta stay too. Okay.
No, well, I'm gonna fucking drop then. I'm
secret time. Hey, John.
It really is though.
Like, if you can, when after like the first episode or whatever, something like that, like first week, be on.
Yeah, I'm game 100%.
Right on. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll Skype about it now that you have fucking Skype.
Yeah, now we can really Skype.
All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna go. I'll be back in a bit for some more.
Are you just gonna fall out, McCrae, and then we'll be here?
No. I'm just gonna I'm gonna completely quit out of my streaming app, and so I'll just still be in here. But I'm gonna quit.
Okay.
So stream that's watching right now, I'm gonna leave, but I'll be. Actually, no. I'm gonna drop you guys. Ah, fuck. I'm so torn. I gotta drop you guys. I'm sorry. There's 115 people watching right now.
Okay,
and I gotta drop them for some Big Brother gossip. But guys, stay here, please. Everyone, stay. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna share the gossip.
It's so funny and ironic. So we'll have to talk. Message you.
No. I'm coming back. I'm gonna be right. No, not you guys. You guys stay here. Arlie and John, stay here. Stream. I'll be right back.